David Andrew Miller is a South African cricketer. He is a left-handed batsman and a right-arm off-spin bowler who plays domestic cricket for Dolphins and Kings XI Punjab in the Indian Premier League and has represented South Africa in both one-day internationals and 2020 internationals. He also represents South Africa in the 2015 ICC Cricket World Cup where he made 100 in the first match. Domestic career: Miller made his first-class debut in the Dolphins' final game of the 2007 Euro 08 domestic SuperSport Series, scoring a half-century in the first innings in which he batted. Miller made 8 appearances in the one-day MTN Domestic Championship competition of the same season, though his final match was abandoned after just 3 overs. Miller scored an average of 13 runs throughout the competition, which saw the Dolphins finish in 5th place in the league. Miller played 2 matches in the Pro 20 Series 2020 competition for the Dolphins, who finished as defeated finalists in the competition. Indian Premier League: in 2013 IPL auction Kings XI Punjab by Miller for 6 crore. He went on to play all the matches for his team that season. On May 6, 2013, Miller hit the 3rd fastest 100 in IPL history. He made against Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. The opposing captain Virat Kohli, who dropped a catch when Miller was on 41, said of the innings that it was one of the best innings he ever seen in the Indian Premier League history. He was retained by Kings XI Punjab for 2014 IPL where he played all matches and helped his team to reach the final. IPL 2015 incidents During IPL 2015 season in the match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Kings XI Punjab at Eden Gardens on May 9, a policeman was left with his left eye blind after a ball struck him after being hit for a 6 by David Miller. International career: Miller earned his national call-up in May 2010 after a series for South Africa against Bangladesh, where he ended as the 2nd highest run scorer. Miller made his 2020 international debut for South Africa on May 20, 2010 against the West Indies in Antigua. Miller, called up to replace the injured Jack Kallis, dispatched the 6th ball of his innings for 6 and went on to top score as South Africa won by just 1 run. 2 days later Miller made his ODI debut, also against the West Indies. He put in another good performance, scoring 23 not out and helping South Africa to victory. Miller was selected to play in Zimbabwe's tour of South Africa, during which he contributed in both ODI and T20 formats towards a resounding victory by the South Africans. He was then selected for the squad to play Pakistan in the UAE. During October and November 2010, he played in 2 ODI series, against West Indies and Pakistan, before being named in South Africa preliminary 2011 World Cup squad. On October 15, 2010, Miller made his maiden ODI 50 against Zimbabwe and South Africa went on to put a massive total of 351. Miller was a part of the South African team for the Tour of Sri Lanka in July 2013 where in the 3rd ODI he scored 85 of 72 balls and gave South Africa their first win of the tour. Miller also won the Man of the Match title. Miller made his maiden one-day international century in the 4th ODI against the West Indies on January 25, 2015. He followed up his good form with another 100 against Zimbabwe in South Africa's first match in 2015 Cricket World Cup. SA was struggling at 83/4 when Miller come in to bat and made 138 runs from 92 balls including 7 fours and 9 sixes. His partnership of 256 runs with JP Duminy is the highest 5th wicket partnership in one-day international, the highest for SA for any wicket. International centuries One-day international centuries References. External links: Player profile, David Miller from Cricket Archive, Player profile, David Miller from Cricinfo.